Yo guys, you know what I'm saying? We're back on the channel. Got my boy Mohammed here, you get me?
That's good. That's good.
You know what I'm saying?
Good
And
to be here.
it's gonna be a different type of video, maybe more podcast vibes, who knows? As you guys can see, we finally got good lighting. We got a little mic, it's not mine, it's his. I be a bit broke sometimes, you get me? But we're elevating. And the video that I wanted to make with you guys today, which my friend Mohammed can join me here and offer some wisdom as well, is
Of course.
if you guys want to level up, you guys need to have a 2 year plan, right? A lot of people, when they're lost in life, a lot of people, when like they don't know what they want to do with themselves, they don't know where they want to be in life. Everyone just tells them to go uni. Oh, go uni, right? How many times have like your friends told you to go uni?
Yeah, it's everywhere, bro. Even family
Rich.
wise as well, bro. Like they're always like, if you're not in uni, you're not. What are you doing?
Exactly.
But what are you meant to do in uni though?
Exactly,
Like,
bro. But at the end of the day, if you think about it, right? You go university, right? You come out with a 4 year degree. You come out with a degree. But a lot of people, when it comes to their self development, when it comes to the things we want to achieve, we don't treat it like a 4 year degree. We don't treat it like a 2 year certification. We treat it like we start doing it and we're going to get results in a year or even 6 months. And that's simply just not realistic. If you guys want to achieve like actual results, you're going to have a 2 year plan. I have a 2 year plan. This is literally my plan in terms of how I'm going to achieve success. I'm building my personal brand. I'm dedicating 2 years of uploading content consistently. And by the time that I graduate from uni, because I'm a third year university student now, I hope to have built some type of following, which I want to use. But I'm not going to tell you guys what I'm going to do. That's for me to know and for you lot to find out.
I actually
But
wonder what you're gonna use it for though.
exactly. Bro, listen. I'm gonna keep it secret. Spoiler alert, I'm not starting a course. But I do want to build my online presence using these 2 years. Because here's the thing. Time is gonna pass by regardless. Right? How how easy was it like for time to pass by in your life? Like how easy did time go?
Bro, I was thinking about this today, bro. I was like, just yesterday I was in Nigeria, bro. Just it feels like that. And just yesterday I moved here, bro. When I went to the get a haircut like 2 weeks ago, bro, the train station in which I used to get back, it was in Paisley to get back to Glasgow, bro. That's the same train station in which we used when we moved here. And as soon as I walked in, I was like, wow, it's been 5 years, bro. And bro, time's just flying, bro. Like
Time flies,
I'm
bro.
19, bro.
Literally. And you deep it, it's like you hit these big ages, yeah, and you're like, what have I accomplished?
I know, bro. I know.
You
It's,
know what I'm saying?
I know. And even then, like 19 is young, guys. 19 is young. You till 30, you're still young, bro. You're still in your prime. But what you do now matters for what happens then, bro. So now, right now, actually does matter, bro. Like,
Every time you guys get matters, bro. And you guys don't need to be afraid of flipping looking like an idiot, bro. You guys don't need to be afraid of struggling. Right now, I'm gonna upload a YouTube video and probably get 2 views, bro. I don't care if I get 2 views because I'm gonna upload another video that gets 2 views tomorrow, and then maybe I'm lucky in a month I might get 10 views, and then in 2 months I might get 100 views, and before you know it, I'm building something, right? But the point is, you need to have long term vision, right? And another thing that's going to help you guys stay consistent is it's not about doing the most, it's about just showing up. The reason why I started this personal brand, the reason why I'm dedicating myself to self improvement is I have a bigger goal, right? Not saying self improvement isn't important, but I have a bigger goal, right? I have a goal in mind that requires a lot of time. It requires so much time for me to achieve, so much time for me to even begin to actually put in that I just don't have right now. So I'm using this 2 years, right? I could have used this 2 years, sat on my arse, watch Netflix, and be like, oh, I'm just gonna achieve that big goal when I'm done. But no, I'm gonna use this 2 years that I have, even if it's small bits of time. I may as well build my online brand now. I may as well lock in. I may as well get something done. Listen, you guys, I don't care what your dream is, right? If your dream is to become an NBA player, if your dream is to become a businessman, if your dream is to become anything, you guys need to have a 2 year plan. You guys need to have a plan in mind. You know how many people tell me they're going to be successful and they don't have a plan? How are you going to be successful if you don't have a plan? You need to have a 2 year, at least 2 year plan. Because how many rich people get rich in like 10 years?
Nah, bro, they don't. And I kind of like I'm gonna play devil's advocate here because obviously I'm here, and usually you do this like on your own, so like you
Yeah,
don't usually hear a third person's point of view while you're making a video.
that's true.
So
That's
I'm
true.
gonna ask you a question for the audience. How would you structure that 2 year plan?
For me personally, the way I would structure my plan is it would more of just so be a thing where it's like I don't have to do the most. Like I post a TikTok every day. I'm trying to post a YouTube short every day. I'm trying to post an Instagram reel every day. I'm trying to give value to
Yeah,
my the people who watch my videos, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to build an audience. I'm trying to respond to comments, all of that stuff. But I'm not necessarily grinding Sigma grind set David Goggins like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
There's times I can chill as well.
yeah.
So I feel like for me, it's about making the barrier of entry so easy that's impossible to fail.
Mm.
I feel like that's what makes achieving success doable, because I think a lot of people when they want to achieve something big, success becomes this really like
Yeah,
big
you
thing.
gotta break it down. And even like with anything in life is broken down, but you don't realize it. If you wanna make for all the Nigerian people out there, if you wanna make jollof rice, you gotta get an ingredient.
True,
You need to
true,
get a pan. You
true,
need to get oil.
true.
There's steps to it. You don't just get there. There's steps to it.
That's
Even with
facts.
uni, you gotta go through primary 1, 2, 3, 4. Uni is the goal, but you still gotta go through these steps because they're
Yeah,
not gonna let you in if they don't see you have a flipping Nat 5. If you ain't got your hires, if you ain't got your advanced, like there's steps to it, but you don't like no one ever does anything without going through steps in life. So why don't you treat success the same way? Why don't you break it down into goals? Like exactly how you
literally.
did. That's 2 year plan.
2 year plan. And a lot of you guys don't even know this is my second channel. I have a main channel where I make a completely different type of content. But unfortunately, right, I'm in uni. I don't have the amount of time necessary to invest in that channel, right? I still may post videos here and there every now and then. It's called Defy for you guys who are wondering. I make documentaries. I'm not uploaded in ages, right? But
When we get in the next video.
hmm?
When we get in the next video.
Oh, you just caught me lacking, bro. You know, you just caught me lacking, bro. Oh my days. Soon,
Soon come. Soon come. To be
soon come
announced. To be
to be
announced.
announced, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Like I had that big goal, and that still is the big goal. To be honest, I love this channel. I love helping people, but I've always said I don't want to be successful just off of telling niggas how to improve their life. I enjoy it. I get value from it. You know what I'm saying? And I see this more of a journal where you guys see an insight into my life. I'm not always giving you advice. Sometimes I make a video for myself. Sometimes I make a video just to show what my thoughts are on that specific day, right? But at the end of the day, my goals, no matter how big or no matter how small, even just by building up this channel with these little videos that some guy might find valuable, some guy might not find valuable, it's overall building my social media presence to whereas when I do graduate uni and I do get the free time to invest back into that main channel and I do, you know what I'm saying, have the free time to really go full graft on not just this channel but this other channel I have as well and to really give my all. Maybe some of you guys will, you know what I'm saying, go to that other channel as well. And maybe some of you guys won't. You know what I'm saying? But I'm building something. I'm not just staying idle. So many people, when they're overwhelmed with life, when they're stressed, when they feel like they don't have enough time to complete tasks, they are idle. They sit around, they waste time. And what I need to tell you guys right now is time is going to go whether you like it or not. Time is going to be spent. And you don't need to spend flipping 20 hours a day grinding on your business. Like me and Mohammed here, we're both business owners technically, right? A lot of people think a business owner is somebody who just makes a lot of money because social media has brainwashed a lot of you guys to think entrepreneurship is just this thing where you sell courses online, you feel me, about getting successful without learning any life skills, without providing any value. And
Yeah.
then, ooh, I own a own business. No, that's not what owning a business is.
Yeah.
That's not what owning a business is, bro.
Bro, anything can be a business. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like you can be an entrepreneur for anything, bro. Like Deadass, a clothing brand's a business because
Yes.
you need stock. That you have customers. You need inventory. There's a product. You create demand. There's marketing. You hire employees. You've got a manager. You've got a team dedicated for like everything is a business with anything. Even like you said, anything can be a business. And so people think, oh, I'm running a business. It's not shirt and tie. It's not dedicating that time outside your 9 to 5 to building something with value that people want.
Facts,
But yeah,
facts, facts.
continue. Bro.
So in terms of that, I want to tell you guys, have a 2-year plan. You know what I'm saying? Right now, see yourself in 2 years and just pick anything. I don't care if it's the gym. I don't care if it's reading. I don't care what it is. Just pick any type of thing for 2 years and just dedicate yourself. When I entered uni, I had all the time in the world and I wasted it. I got into a toxic relationship. I was clubbing. I was drinking. I was smoking. You get me? I was lost in the sauce, right? So I spent my whole first 2 years of university, right? A lot of people don't know this. I had a very successful TikTok page that I had videos with over hundreds of thousands of views, 10,000 views. I'm restarting. You know what I'm saying? That's where I got a majority of my subs on my main channel was off of those videos. I then tried different content. And even when I tried different content, I couldn't stay consistent. I then done the documentaries, which to this day are my favorite type of content to make, are my documentaries. The times where I'm traveling, interviewing people, doing stuff like that. But at the end of the day, the time constraint limited me. And I wasn't able to really invest the time that I know is dedicated in order to really, really run it fully. I'm still doing it. I'm still uploading. Like I might upload, once every month, once every 2 months, see how it goes. But I'm not as locked in as I would want to be on that channel, right?
If you started 2 years ago, where would you be now?
I would be in such a different place.
Okay. And what Daniel was saying about like that phase where you're just drinking, clubbing, smoking, how you're just doing degenerate stuff. Those first 2 years of uni, how many people stay in that phase? Because bro, I know people who are work full time and they're still in that phase.
Literally.
Where it's just paycheck to paycheck. They finish work. It's the weekend. It's the let's spend that money, saving up for a holiday. So if you don't get out of it now, when can you really get out of it?
Literally,
Like it's important to lock in.
You need to lock in. You need to lock in. Life's not a joke. Life is not a joke, as you said, bro. And see with your clothing brand, right? How many times would you say you've been in a position where you've been locked in, but then for some reason or another, you just you stop, or you just switch, or you switch business model, right? You got the path, right? And all of a sudden you're like, I want to try this now. Yeah, I want to do something completely different.
All the time, bro. And it's like people think when we say lock in, is lock yourself up and stay consistent for 2 years straight. Nah, it's a journey, bro. It's a journey. As long as you keep going, because it's literally like this. But as long as you keep going and going, you stay here. If you stop, you just restart, bro. So it's a journey, bro. This clothing brand, you don't mind?
Yes, of course. Got free promo all the way.
Big Vizio. This is launching next year. Vizio has actually been around, and we had the time where we launched in 2018, which was successful for just hats. So now Vizio is coming back. 6 years later?
Damn.
6 years later, it's coming back. It's coming back better, stronger. So it's not a case of like. Now all that's left is I can't regret all the time that I wasted, but I can use the time that I've got now to make sure I don't regret any time wasted.
Yeah, in the future. Yeah, I get you. And in terms of locking in for this 2 years, right?
Yeah.
You kind of, the way I see this YouTube channel, I've had to condition myself to see content creation like my degree, right? At the end of the year, right? If you put in your 4 years, you get a degree. It's that simple. Yeah. If you put in 4 years of consistent work on your business, on your, clothing brand, which is a type of business, but like any type of business or any type of self-improvement, even if you want to lock in the gym, if you're like, you know what, I don't care about all that business stuff, I just want to have a nice body. If you treat it like you treat university, right? The way society conditions us to spend 4 years to get a piece of paper, when you could spend 4 years, 3 years. Like I said, I'm not even spending 4 years. My plan is 2 years. Jeez. 2 years just locking in. You know what I'm saying? Posting videos, posting it, seeing where it gets me, seeing the potential that I could reach. If you spend those 2 years being consistent, instead of you just having yes, you have a skill set, you have a piece of paper, you can get a job, whatever, cool. And I'm not here to knock the 9 to 5, but bruv, you have a full skill set that you can use to make money yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can be the man. Or if you locked in the gym, you have a full body that's just, people look at you and they give you respect. Like,
and you learn a lot, bro. Like you could lock in on anything and you learn a lot. It's because first of all, you learn how to be disciplined because you're consistent for something for 2 years. You learn a new skill, even with the gym. Like if you lock in for 2 years in the gym, you will at the end of the 2 years you could probably become a PT because you'd have learned all the different like factors, like what to eat, what not to eat, what to lift, what not to lift, when to go, how long your body needs to rest. Because you'd have gone through phases where something isn't working and you did research, or you got to a point where how do I excel from here? So whatever it is you lock into, you'll come out a different person. The same way when you lock in on a degree, like those people who genuinely love their degree, they're locked in on it. Like they genuinely ask them any question that
they know,
bro. Like footballers, bro. Let me bring any footballer to this room right now, bro, and I tell them, yo, tell me something about football. They'll be like, oh, what you don't know about football? Whoever's locked in, like you become a completely different person in that field. Like
100%.
You just better overall.
You become better. And then a lot of these stuff that affects a lot of guys is not gonna affect you, right?
Yeah.
I see a lot of guys complaining about, oh, girls, or bro, this girl or that girl. Bro, when you're locked in, you're not worried about girls, bro. When you're locked in, there's no fear of missing out. You know what I'm saying?
No FOMO.
There's no FOMO. There's no fear of missing out. There's no worrying about girls. You get me? There's no peer pressure that makes you fold and go into bad habits because you know where you're going and you actually believe you can become successful. Because the problem is people try to teach self-confidence without defining self-confidence. All self-confidence is a stack of evidence repeated that you are who you say you are. So of course you're not going to be confident if you said, oh, I'm going to lock in and you give up 5 times and then you quit. Of course you're not going to be confident.
Yeah.
Of course you're not going to be confident if you said, oh yeah, in 3 years I'll roughly be here, and it's 3 years and you've not even made any progress.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Bro. Confidence is evidence. Evidence. It's a stack. And the thing is with self-confidence cannot be faked. That's why when you see these niggas, who they're talking to a girl, but you can tell they don't have game. You can tell they're a bit shaky. They're not sure of themselves. It's because they don't have the evidence of them getting girls in the past to validate their confidence to chat to women, and it manifests. And it's like that with everything, right? Even with this video right now. I'm gonna look back at it in 6 months and think it's shit. I can't lie. There's videos I make right now that I literally think are shit. I still put them out. Because at the end of the day, I'm compiling evidence. Video. And I'm improving upon it, right? This is another thing I want to talk about. When you're locked in and when you're really focused on becoming the best, at whatever field you choose to be in, you will find so many ways to optimize it. Because here's the thing, when you're locked in, at first it's about volume. Then it becomes about quality. So you spend all this time volume. You're putting out stuff. Exactly. You're not getting results, right? And you have 2 options. You can either quit, which is going to plummet you all the way down because you've lost momentum, or you find a way to improve quality. Like, look at this video, right? I'm at my friend's house. You get me? We're making a video. The lighting's good. Yeah. You get me? We got mics. I'm buying a mic for my own room so I can improve the quality of my own videos, things like that.
Yeah.
You improve the quality and then you enjoy the process because you physically see yourself improving again, which adds to the confidence because you have a stack of evidence. This was me when I started. This is me now.
Just like going to the gym, bro.
It's just like going to the gym.
At the start, they say just go. They don't care. They just say even if you go there and you just look around, just go. Day 1, just go. Day 2, just go. Day 3, go lift something. Day 4, go lift something again. Day 5, go lift a couple more things. Before you know it, it doesn't matter. You're not going to see progress, but it's just that idea of you, that discipline of you going. And then after that, 2 weeks in, you have a little little workout. Not the best, but you'll be enjoying it. And then your 3rd week, you're like, okay, now going isn't the issue. Working out isn't the issue. Let's do a workout that actually works. Then after that, you're like, now I need to see what isn't working, what isn't. Like, that's when, before you know it, then when you look back, if you take a picture of yourself every day and you look back, you're like, you're gonna feel good. Like,
literally.
Like, even right now, I'm sure you lot can tell that this guy got a little flex on them.
Nah, there's reason I got the little track.
was trying to be modest than that. But yeah,
Hey.
like whenever you look back, how do you feel when you look back to day one?
Oh, bro, like I can't lie. People call me narcissistic because they're like, I've looked back at myself in the mirror, and there's been times I just admire my own body. Like,
It's
damn, bro,
nice.
like,
It's a good feeling.
and the best thing is I built this.
Brick-
No one
brick by brick.
literally no one was in the gym with me when I was lifting weights. No one was with me then. You know what I'm saying? I achieved it.
Exactly.
And that's what led me in confidence in how I look in terms of my body anyway, like specifically, right? I also like how I look overall, but that's specific, right? And imagine you have that confidence when it comes to your success, when it comes to your purpose. Like your purpose, you know you built that brick by brick. It's insane.
Yeah.
And you guys, I'm sorry, you don't have time. You don't have time. I'm sorry. A lot of people are trying to coddle you. Oh, you have time, you have time. No, you don't. You really don't. Time goes by quickly. There's a phenomenon, right? The older you get,
the quicker you go through time. Yeah, 100%,
exactly.
100%.
And it's a real scientific phenomenon.
Yeah, 100%. That's why like people genuinely be like, I look back yesterday, I was 20. Niggas would be 50, bro.
Before you know it, you guys are gonna blink within the eye, and you're gonna be 30.
Before you know it, this same video will be used as evidence to tell people this is when I locked in.
Literally.
Look back, like it's crazy, bro. It's been time, bro. Like COVID was near 5 years ago, bro. Like the world, like we've all gone through different experiences, and bro, like this is personal to me, innit? But bro, I'm in uni in second year, bro. Like what?
Yeah,
bro. I used to in like P3, my sister came in. I remember she's 2 years older than me, bro. I remember this so well, bro. She's like, oh yeah, well, her and her friends were laughing at something. I'm like, tell me. They're like, now when you're older. I'm like, bro, but like, she's like, wait 2 years and we'll tell you. I'm like, 2 years is so long, bro. Bro, it's been 10 years. It's been 10 years since she said that, bro. And every time I look back, I'm like, then and there, I felt like, oh, it's gonna take me so long. Nah, bro, you just, especially in the blink of an eye, bro.
Blink of an eye.
The
older you get, the less time you have. And this is why you need to embrace locking in. You need to cut off the distractions, you get me? And I'm not saying you guys can't have fun. I'm not saying, we're not David Goggins. All I'm saying is start something and just be consistent. Do something every day or do something multiple times a week.
One thing,
start slow, and then improve upon it. And the final thing I'm going to tell you guys is don't optimize before you use volume. A lot of you guys, when you want to get successful, you try and optimize every little thing. Listen, let me tell you guys a secret to success. Whatever you start, you are supposed to be bad at. You are not supposed to be good at anything you start. These videos, for example, I know that they are not the best videos in the self-improvement space. I know that. But I don't expect myself to make the best videos. Yo, bless you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't expect myself to make the best videos. You know what I'm saying? Mohammed here, when you started your clothing brand, bro, you were just putting things on clothes, bro. Did you really think that you were the greatest of all time when you first started?
Nah, bro. But the beauty of it is whatever goes up must come down. But whatever's down must come up. Yeah. So we're all down and you're gonna go up. Like it's just
you're gonna go up.
Yeah,
and don't listen to the people who are making fun of you when you're in your grinding era. Everything's a bit sloppy. They're like, oh, this guy's really taking this social media thing seriously. This guy's really doing this seriously. Oh, bro's too cool for school. Because those same people, mark my fucking words, are gonna be the same people asking you how you did it.
Yeah, I went to school with bro. Oh yeah, him. Yeah, well, boys, niggas ain't text you in years, bro.
Literally,
but they claiming
it's a cold world. So lock in. You don't have that much time, and that's it. Right. Anything else?
Nah. Thank you again for this one. Soon more to come, hopefully.
Soon more to come. Mohammed, where can they find you and the stuff that you're working on?
So if you can go on, just put Visio Realm or on TikTok, Visio_Realm. You'll be seeing from us soon anyway. Maybe even before you see this video. Maybe even. But again, thanks for having me here, bro.
Nah, it's calm.
All right, a bit.